Hi, my name is Heather Rush, and this is my husband, Brian Rush. We recently moved to the Auburn area about 2 years ago from Evansville, Indiana.
We're going to be hosting a small group this spring focused on marriage. Small groups are really important to Heather and myself. We have moved around a lot in our 18 years of marriage, lived in different cities, and in each of those cities really struggled when it came to finding a church home. We bounced around on our first couple of years of marriage, attended church sporadically, and then we moved to Athens, Georgia. We're Bulldogs, don't hold it against us, where we had a recommendation for a church, and we went one Sunday morning not knowing a soul there. And we're sitting there before the service starts, and there was a family in front of us, a husband and wife and two kids, a third on the way, I think, at that point. And they just turned around and introduced themselves to us. And myself, being the gregarious type, just launches into conversation. And before we know it, the sermon starts, and we're just enjoying the sermon. And as soon as the service was over, that family, they turned around to us, and the wife, Lisa, said, "Hey, don't want this to be awkward, but we've got some tomato soup on the stove at home, and we're just going to make some grilled cheese sandwiches. We'd love for y'all to come over and get to know you a little better." Heather's at that point is probably squeezing my legs like, no, but I'm like, yes, we're so in. And so that's how we were introduced to the Fish family. And the Fishes were hosting a small group within the next 6 months, and there were 7 groups that were in that small group. And we really poured life into each other, lived the gospel out, saw each other through some difficult times, celebrated some incredible times during that piece. We learned a lot. We really dove into the scripture, had the opportunity even to develop into certain levels of accountability that I had never experienced before, but that I began to find helped me in my walk and helped us in our marriage as we grew closer together. So anytime you have the opportunity to introduce someone, make sure you do it. You never know the difference you're going to make. And if you have the opportunity this spring to jump in, to take that first step and to join one of our small groups here at Cornerstone, Heather and I encourage you to do that. It has been a blessing in our lives, and we would love to see you do the same.